Here I go, here I go, here I go. I got about 3 hours. Then I'm going to
And the air
barbecue.
was just right for Skyrim.
That's right. The air was just right for Skyrim. So we're going to play a little bit, and then we're going to barbecue. But first, we play Skyrim. Got to wait for it to load. Takes about 3 minutes to load this one up. And we'll see how it's running today. It should be running good. Still haven't figured out that, person spawning outside of my area trying to cast a spell. I think it just happens because I'm moving through the area, and I don't know, there should be like a radius around my character for how far away they can spawn, and that needs to be inside of the 5U grids to load for sure. Because these are OBIS bandits that are spawning near the fringe of the 5U grids to load, and then casting a spell as I'm moving out of that grid. Maybe I'm moving too fast. Yeah, maybe. Something going on. Or maybe it's just Skyrim. I don't know. I'm not sure if there's a cure for that one, but we're still looking into it. In the meantime, we're just going to play. What's up, Sudden? Howdy, howdy. How are we doing today? I did my walk. I did my workout. I walked with my granddaughter up to Trader Joe's, bought some flowers for my wife. Came back, did some cleaning. Now I get to play for 3 hours, and then I get to barbecue. So that'll be my day. And then tonight we're doing movie night with the granddaughter. So that'll be fun. Making a fire, probably roast some marshmallows. It'll be good. Guys, you're looking ripped there, bro. Today you're first. Yay! And doing great. Cool. Well, there's 3 people in here right now, so I don't know who those 3 people are, but that doesn't really matter. It says we're in combat with somebody or other. I would think it's this guy over here. What do you think? We're in combat with somebody else. Who's that over there? Khajiit. I don't give a Khajiit. Who are you? Well, that's Maik.
Maik does not understand what is so impressive about shouting. Maik can shout whenever he wants.
Okay, Maik. Cather. Just subbed to my channel. Happy gaming. Always happy gaming. I'm having a good time. Take care of some things in the morning, and then I can play for a while. And then, like I said, later on tonight, a meteor shower is occurring. Where is this meteor shower you speak of? I mean, it's a pretty sky, I'll tell you that. But I'm looking for this meteor shower. There should be a bunch of shooting stars somewhere in the sky. I don't know about you, but I don't see them. Alright. And we're a little cold. Maybe we should stand by this fire and warm up a little bit. And then where are we headed? Let's see what we're doing today. Sarthal? Arniel Gain. Abandoned house. That is the way to Olenveld. Well, let's go talk to Arniel Gain. That would be this way. Up the alley. Should we start the I wonder, do we have something for water breathing? Oh, we're still wearing those earrings? I want to put those ones back on. We're carrying a bunch of stuff that we don't need to carry. Should probably put that back on. We do have magical jumping by default. Okay, cool. I wanted to know if we had anything for... Oh no, that's a pretty good picture. You got Red Mountain with Masser in the background. Oh, very nice, very nice. Give me a sec. Ah, it's not going to work. Okay. We need to change this up. Our compass isn't coming on and off at the same time as our other HUD. So if we go into immersive HUD, activation, change this to something, and then change it back. Now they'll be lined up so we can turn everything off. And then maybe we can get a good picture of this. Oh, that's a good picture. Right there. Snag. Alright, cool. Arniel Gain. Where is Arniel Gain? He's directly in front of us. But he's indoors. He's still in front of us. He's right there.
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you.
Arniel, Tolfdir said to come and find you.
Yes. You must be one of the new apprentices then, right?
Yep.
I am. Tolfdir said you'd have some sort of test for me.
Ah, I see. Well, now, I guess you'll have to come with me. Good. The two of us then. Isn't this exciting?
Where are we going?
Just north of here. It's not far, but travel has become dangerous of late. Get ready.
I am ready. Let's go.
Are you? I hope so. Come on.
Alright, let's follow Arniel Gain. He's going to send us underwater. So I'm wondering if I have water breathing. Cool in the gang, yep. You got it. So my graphics card is too hot. Too hot, baby. Better play some Skyrim. Better run that game.
I finished what I'm working on. Everyone will understand.
Oh no! Oh, okay, we gotta wait for Arniel game.
Ah, the college. Magnificent, isn't it?
Yep, let's go. Okay, he's kind of running kind of weird too with his hands down. Yeah, he's running all right, I guess. Turn the HUD off. We need to summon our hot girlfriend. We're freezing to death. Alright, now we're warm. Wolves. That's not good. We don't worry about wolves, though. Need to hop off. Enjoy. Okay. Well, thanks for stopping in. Where did Arniel go? Where'd my hot girlfriend go? Is Arniel over here fighting the wolves? I don't know where he went. Says he's over there. Did he run past me when I wasn't looking? He sure did. Okay, this may be a problem because there's a big ice titan over here who may be an issue.
Into the light. If there's such a thing as a beautiful death, you just pulled it off.
Well, he's got all kinds of good stuff. Oh, and now we're over encumbered. Don't you hate it when that happens? I do. Well, we're still carrying a bunch of this stuff. All right, time to lighten the load. I love the Staff of Shalador. I really do. We've already taken care of that, so we don't need those. Keeping that, keeping that. Don't need those. Don't need that. Don't need that. And what about weapons? The Blade of Woe. Bloodthorn, don't need that. Doom Shard, don't need it. Don't need it, don't need it. Wind Shear, don't need it. Okay, now we're down to 411. What are we carrying that's so freaking heavy? I don't know, but we're going to start getting rid of stuff. We are definitely carrying something that's very heavy. Bear craw? Bear paw. Let's dump about that many of those. Yeah, firewood would do it. Firewood's pretty heavy. Or ore is another thing that's pretty heavy. So now we're down to 320. And potions can be heavy too, and also arrows, because my arrows have weight to them. So I'm looking for anything here that is a unique item. We only have 4 firewood, so it's not firewood. We do have a couple of mammoth tusks. Those are kind of heavy. Or let's see what we're doing with potions. Oops, why are we grabbing them? We want to be dumping them off. We'll take that because we're probably going to need the water breathing. That is a very good potion. That's not so great. Ten of those. We can probably get away with about 6 of those. And we can get away with 3 of those. 3 of those. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't really need any of that. Actually, we do need the white file. Is that under T? S T. White file. Okay. Food. Alright. Are we carrying extra booze or extra food? So let's check the booze. Not really. So it ain't food. Let's get rid of some of these. We don't need to carry all the gems. And let's get rid of whatever garbage we got. Yeah, we only have 4. We are carrying some bones. Don't need the platter. Don't need the tankards. Don't need the ladle. Let's get rid of bones. No cap, no filter. Beautiful soft-spoken man. Posting Skyrim shorts because of you. Oh, okay, cool. I'm glad I can inspire you to have a good time. Because that's what it's all about. It's about having a good time. I find it interesting that I'm finding as many people out there that are still playing this, 14-year-old game and still modding this 14-year-old game. Skyrim has a pretty big following. So I know that personally I enjoy it. I enjoy playing it. I enjoy modding it. but it amazes me how many other people are doing the same thing. It's just kind of cool. Okay, we're down to 203. That is a much better weight. My game doesn't really look like Skyrim anymore, but that's okay. It still is. It's just highly modified. Hear about what they're going to do Oblivion's 20th anniversary. Are you talking about they want to do like a Sky Oblivion kind of a thing that they're going to they're basically redoing Oblivion in Skyrim's engine? Modders are doing that already. Modders are doing Sky Oblivion, so. Okay, come here, baby. You can come say hi to everybody. Angel had to come and say hi. Isn't that right, baby? You had to come and say hi to everybody? Yeah? You're such a good girl. Always got to stop and pet the dog. If she's coming by to say hi, you always got to stop and pet the dog. It's separate from Sky Oblivion. Complete overhaul, remaster of Oblivion, Bethesda's. Yeah, well, that way they can re-release the game and make more money off of something they've already done. And basically what they're going to do is they're just going to redo it in Skyrim's engine. And that's, I think it's, I would sooner download the modder version, Sky Oblivion, than Bethesda's version that they're going to charge for. Because I think Sky Oblivion is actually going to be better done. They're putting more time and effort into it. Bethesda is going to go quick and easy, try to make a buck, and I really don't want to be disappointed. So, I started modding for Oblivion 2007, and that's when NIF Scope was kind of in its infancy. So we didn't even really have a working exporter for models, and I decided that I wanted to do something that nobody was doing, which was bows, because bows actually required an animation to go along with them.
Like two gray specks in the snow.
And Oblivion actually worked differently with bows. They used something called bow morphs. And Wendy, who is a modder, actually figured out how to trick NIFScope into thinking that two models were the same model.
Gods, it's cold.
And then drawing the animation in between the two for you. So if it wasn't for Wendy, I never would have released any of the bows that I did. So props to Wendy for figuring that out. But then, yeah, I had a lot of fun modeling a bunch of different bows and releasing them. And then when Skyrim came out, I just kept modding. I brought over a bunch of my models that I had done for Oblivion. I brought over to Skyrim. And in Skyrim, they started doing, they rigged the bows, much like clothing. Armor is rigged to the skeleton, and then the animation is actually on the skeleton. Oh crap, really? Really? So, and this is something that I think is going to be a problem for this character, because I changed quite a bit with this character. And I really wanted to continue with this character, but I don't think it's going to be a possibility because I think too much has changed. So I may need to start, I may need to start a new character. Potion NPC quest, quest alias NPC, smart NPC potions, frostbite shark, sea of spirits. So where's my frostbite shark? Shy scamp, Daedra. Animation graph. Yep, so we're going to have to start a new character, folks. Separate from Sky Oblivion, but this is giving it to this French company. Okay. We're going to have to start a new character. So what kind of character should we create? Anybody have any suggestions? We have been playing this one character for more than a month, and we did make quite a bit of changes to the mod list, so I think that's where the issue lies. So we are going to basically wipe these saves. Yeah, these are all the same character. And you can see there's quite a few missing ESLs. And that may be the problem. Dynamic candles. Doesn't say there's any missing ESLs here, but there might be other things that are a problem. Scripts. So we're going to wipe that. And we're going to start a new character. So give me some suggestions. What kind of character should we make? We do have a lot of really cool spells. We can do unarmored. We can do hand-to-hand. We can do greatsword or axe or spell sword or barbarian. We do have berserker as part of it, so we can be a berserker. We have a lot of options. All depends on which direction we want to go. Well, if you restart to a character, if you want a character that moves fast, different places, high elves have the largest stride. That doesn't really matter. And I can tell you why. Because the first thing I'm going to do is probably go to Falkreath and go grab the paraglider. Also, there is... I've got Path of the Druid and Wrath of Nature. So I can be a shapeshifter if I want to be. And some of those run really fast, like the wolf, the frost wolf runs really fast. Also, I can conjure different animals to ride. So that really helps with speed too. I really don't want to be a high elf. So I do have Imperious races. So different races will get different buffs or debuffs, depending on what race I choose. This last character was a dark elf. The character before that was Argonian. So I think first what we should do is pick what race we should be. I mean, I guess we could be a high elf. Now this is my mod list. It's called the Nico Experience. It's about 2,000 mods, so it's you have a lot of options. A lot of options. for how you want to play the game. We will have to wait through the whole thing at the beginning. So we're going to be a dude or we're going to be a chick? We haven't played a guy in a while. What race should we be? Be an Altmer dude? An Argonian dude? Bosmer dude? Brenton? Dunmer? Dwarf? We could be a dwarf. Halfling? Be a little short guy. We did make a Redguard chick. But that's in a different instance of the game. A female orc? What should her name be? Well, more than that, let's do her up. Check some presets. Oh, there you go. She's kind of scary. Well, I'll tell you what, I think we're going to go... Oh, why am I having an issue here? With the big schnoz? Little schnoz. Zagla. Grashugluk. Brogdub. Morag. Tugha. Grabburku. We're naming her Nazgul. Ruguk. All right. So now we got to let this play through, but then we're going to modify her a little bit. We'll give her some good face paint and stuff once we're done waiting for this to play through its the startup. She needs different hair at least. Okay, what kind of weapons is she going to use? I mean, she's not really going to be a magic user if she's an orc, right? Is she going to carry a big hammer? Or big axe? She definitely needs some body paint. Thinking you can do magical orcs and a big hammer. Okay. Added some extra words there, sorry. I mean, magic's not really going to be her strong point, but she'd probably be good with a big axe or big hammer. What voice should we give her? I don't have a really good go to bed. Let's skip that one. This is going to take a minute, so enjoy your drink and pet a fluffy animal. We're 4 of 61. We do need to... I've got to pick her out some good armor, too. What's going to be her backstory? She left the stronghold. She from Largashspur. She didn't want to be wife to small and puny. Yamars. Okay, option main, use sleepwear, MCM. So go to bed, use sleepwear, we got kind of an option or an issue with. We'll pick her out some good hair. We'll just name her Snakebite. She's a little on the heavy side, at least upstairs. Alright, why are we not playing anymore? Predator vision. So it got stuck on predator vision. Alright, I'm not really having that great of a time here. We're gonna start over. Let me do this just to start off with. You're a recognized mod author now? Yeah, well, you've got Lyra's up there, right? Or Lyra. Lyra's up there. So that's a mod. there's a couple things that I want to do. I want to update this, and then I want to update MCM Recorder with what I'm actually have, because this is a different instance. So this will straighten it out. We're going to grab it from here. And we want to go here. And it's doesn't really matter that. This is what matters. Ah, crap. Wrong button. Copy those. Close it. We're going to update these. Okay. So now I'm using the ones that are part of, what's up, Kiwi? Are part of the one that I'm uploading from, not from the one that I'm playing, because like I said, they're two different instances. So I really don't want to be an orc. How you say over there, right? Kia okra, y'all? Y'all? I don't say y'all. Maybe Shot does. So don't be an orc. I really miss Dwaylen. And I miss Mischief. So I'm kind of going, and I'd like to play a male character this time because I played a female character a couple of times. You say y'all, but I'm from California. We don't say y'all. We say bruh. Actually, that's more of a Hawaiian thing. Brudda and brah. Mischief. Okay. We're doing a furball then. We're doing a cat. It's gonna change into a dog. Maybe I've been watching too much Barnwood Builders. Well, there are places they do say y'all. Well, bless your heart. I guess in California we're kind of a mixing pot, a bunch of different things. So you'll hear all kinds of stuff. I mean, just walking around my park, I hear like 3 different languages being spoken at least, maybe 4 or 5. So we're doing a cat. Are we really doing a cat? Oh, I don't know if I want to do a cat. We're doing Dwaylen. I really miss Dwaylen. I love his hair and his beard. Well, you really want to do? Oh. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. How about a dwarf? All right, we'll do a cat. We don't have any presets for cats, so we just kind of have to make it up. You know, we do have some really cool. Is it under scars? It might be under scars. No. Is it under dirt? No. War paint? Nope. Hair. Little skull. I have to play it. I'm looking for. I think we have. Like Paleosaur kind of stuff. Oh, he's pimping. Where's the Paleosaur stuff? Thought it was under scars, but it may be under something else. Needs boots. We're gonna do a band of kitties. A female. I kind of like that one. He needs different hair, though. I don't know if I can get SMP hair for him, though, you know? It's like no SMP hair. We do have lion mane, though. Give him a dark mane, dark chops. I don't know. I don't know really who I want to play. I've never played a dwarf. But really they need a beard. These dwarves are not elves. Long, thick beards. Short, as their name predicts. Just, why are you messing with me? Alright, we're definitely making you kind of beefy there, dude. What do we got for hair for this guy? Geralt's hair? Call him Kratos. That's kind of an interesting hairdo. It's kind of the Chad. Okay, he's gonna be a dwarf for sure. He's just a little guy. In a great wide world, after all. That's a lot of hair. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. That's the hair I usually pick for my chicks. He's gonna need something different than that. I also got to pick him out a nice beard. That's not bad right there. All right, what about beard, facial hair? He's got to have a big beard. Oh, there we go, with the little raven on his shoulder, with the dragons in his beard. Who do you saving there for later, buddy? Oh, there we go. Yeah, kind of dig on that one. What's that, 161? That one ain't bad either. We shall name him Biggie Boss. No. Just kidding. Although Biggie does have an epic beard. Twin Fang. Braid beard. Oh, with all the skulls in it? Okay, I can dig that. Or just a couple skulls. We don't want a knot beard. Alright. Gotta be man enough for the beard. Thorax Skull Splitter. He looks like a Thor. That's a good name, Thorax. I like that one. The big beard. He's a little dwarf. That is actually a pretty epic beard right there. Let's mess with his hair color a bit. Should it be like a strawberry blonde? That's not bad. That ain't bad, and that ain't bad. Oh yeah, I like it. Let's pick an eye color. What kind of eye color should he have? Blind in one eye. How about some piercing blue eyes? Maybe something like that. I don't know. Like steel gray. I like the blue. I like the amber. He wears an eye patch, not because he's blind. Give his enemies a chance. Oh, we can make him blind in one eye. Give his enemies a chance. That's too bright. That's not bad. Kind of copper, steel colored. Alright, he needs different body paint though. That was Dwaylen's body paint. We got to give him something different. So body paint. We can't get him any body paint? What about makeup? No. Body paint? Oh, I know why. Because he's a dwarf. None of the paints fit the dwarf. We'd have to change his race. How come we only have these races? That's weird. What happened to the beast races? Ah, crud. We lost our races. So, okay, a dwarf may be a problem. We need to start over. We're gonna have to go. We'll go into race menu once this is done loading. What up, Gears? We're starting a new character, but I was trying to make him a dwarf, but I couldn't pick different body paint for him, so. Now we're letting it play through this is through MCM Recorder. We'll let it play through the MCM Recorder. And then we'll go into show race menu and we'll build up a cool character. We may have to do all the body paints and everything first and then change them. So it's still having trouble with go to bed. I may have to use fresh install, which is quite possible, and then re-add in the armor mods and things that I want. Wonder why it's having a problem with go to bed. Well, by the time I make a character, it'll be time for me to barbecue. Oh my gosh. Oh well. Oh. Yeah, I'm thinking I might need to do that. If this hangs again on Predator Vision, we're gonna just wipe this and go with a fresh install. It's still having an issue with go to bed. I mean, it's doing some of this stuff. See how far it gets. I want to know that it's going to do Predator Vision. Once I see it gets past Predator Vision, then we're okay. Head tracking. Predator Vision is 32. Okay, so it got past it. Sometimes it'll hang on Predator Vision, so if it gets past Predator Vision, you're pretty good. Also, we need to pick a different voice, probably. We don't want him to have a female voice for PC head tracking. Unless we're doing a female character, but no, we're doing a male character. Sounds of Skyrim, Storm Lightning. Yeah, new character. Mainly because I changed a lot between 2.1.7 and 2.1.8. I thought I could continue playing my same character, but I kept having issues. So we're just like, you know, better to start a new character with the update. Just strumming away there, huh, buddy? 45 out of 81. We're getting there. It's not really recommended to, I mean, when you're changing as much as I changed on this last update, it's really recommended to start a new character. And that's what I recommended. I didn't follow my own recommendation. I tried to save the character I had. So I should have just followed my own recommendation. Yeah, it depends. I mean, really you shouldn't change mid-playthrough. Problem is I'm always refining this list. I did check out a mod where you could blow candles out, and I thought it was pretty cool, and some of it worked pretty good. It was working on Base Object Swapper. But I did have some candlesticks that didn't match between the blown out version and the lit version. And that it was an inconsistency that I didn't really like. Also, when you blow them out, it's swapping the object. So the candlestick disappears and then it materializes again. And that's kind of immersion breaking too. It's not like you can just blow out the candle. But I understand what they were trying to do. Refine for utmost perfection? Well, I try to add content that I think would be good. like, you know, this mod list has been available to the public for over a year now on Wabbajack. And I have been, it's in its 100th and 118th iteration, released iteration. So I have updated it 118 times in a year with new content and bug fixes, refining, and just a lot of other stuff that I've done, you know, just to make it better. All right, so we want to, if I could spell. There we go. All right. So I'm thinking, first thing I want to do so we can go to body paint and let's make it really bright so we can see it. And then we're going to choose what do we want our little dwarf guy to have? These are all female. Where's the male ones? Female, 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 female. Female, female, female. Where's the male ones? These are all birthmarks and stuff. Well, I guess we're pick a female one, I guess. Dragon scales. Thistle tribe. Blackout. Thief. Should really take his shirt off. All right. Well, you're losing your clothes here, dude. Gotta find you some good body paint. We want to turn that off. All right. Maybe runic, light glow effect. Yeah, maybe. So these are all like female, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. Do voodoo. That ain't bad. Draco Nordic. Ooh, I like it. So we could do that as the base, and then this is runic shade. Well, I like this one, so we're going to go with that. Let's pick a color for it. What's going to be our color scheme here? We going purple? Let's darken it up a little bit. Go like a dark blue. Fade it a little bit into gray. Brighten it up a little bit. That ain't bad. Let's fade it. That's pretty nice, actually. So we're going to run with that. We're going to say accept. And then we're going to pick a new one for this. We're going to say R. And that is... Let's do this one. We need to... Well, we can actually turn this down. Go back to our blue. Fade it more to gray. Fade it out a little bit. And then we're going to add a little bit of glow to it. That's a little much. Throw a little red in there. Throw a little hot rod red in there. Oh, not bad, not bad. Except... Alright, face paint. Or... let's pick a color that we can see. And then let's pick a texture. This is going to be for our dwarf. He's going to have a he's going to have a beard, so remember that. That ain't bad. That ain't bad either. Oh, I'm digging that. Well, it's definitely got a... we're going red. And we're going to darken it a little bit, and we're going to fade it. I'm going to throw a little glow in there. Kind of match the other one he's got going on. I can dig it. Alright, so now we go back and we make him a dwarf. And we'll see if that... should we give him... yeah, that's good. We'll just run with that. Nice. Dude, you've been hitting the gym. He's ripped. Dude is ripped. Alright, so let's go back to well, we had a different beard and we had a different face and everything for him. So I wonder if we change the preset, is that going to mess with his body? Okay, that's the preset that we had. We do want to jack his weight up a little bit though. That's not bad. Yeah, dude's ripped. Alright, we can give him some more paint. That's not bad. That'd go good with the beard. Make him a pink dinosaur. No. No, not gonna. I'm not playing a pink. You can play a pink dinosaur. I'm not going to. Well, you know what we should do here? We should We want to go more blue. Matches other tats. That's pretty good. Let's go a little bit darker on it. I can dig it. Alright, cool. This is our dwarf. We're dealing with hair. And we wanted something down here somewhere. What kind of hair did we have on him before? We did not have that. Well, that's beard. Okay, that's the modular hair. Oh, there you go. I love it. Actually, that hair right there is pretty good. I'm digging that hair. All right, let's go to facial hair now. Thought we had a beard kind of like that for him, didn't we? All right. Definitely going with the red. Wonder why that's not changing his other hair color. Oh, it did. Should give him a little gray. Go with that red. But that's pretty dark. Okay, I'm digging it, but we need to change that hair color. Should make him a ginger? Gray. That ain't bad. Blondie. Color of your Argonian to pink? Sure. That looks pretty good. I think that's our dwarf. What kind of random name is it going to give us? Not going to give us any random name for the dwarves. So you say Thoric, huh? Thoric skull splitter. Oh, accept. The little glowy runes. All right, Thoric skull splitter. Is he going to be hand to hand? Naked fighter. Little guy kicking your butt. Oh, I love the hair. Alright, Where do we start?
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
Oh, patron at a local inn? No. I am not doing an outlaw in the wilds this time. I do like camping in the woods.
I am camping in the woods.
Oh my god, we need to change his voice.
The woods can be so peaceful this time of year. Good hunting.
So, yeah, we can't, that's not going to work. Mod configuration, Dragonborn voiceover. We're not going to be Bella, we're going to be Kratos. And then we need to change PC head tracking also. But I have to do that. Well, I can't save here. We're gonna go out, and then we're gonna change our PC head. Well, it doesn't matter. It's gonna put a different set of clothes on as soon as we go out anyway. Thoric. Akatosh Arcade to Bella Julianus, Kinnereth, Mara, Stendar, Talos. We are doing Talos. Civil War to conclusion? I don't want to do Civil War. What's Zenithar? Crafting skills and learn them faster? Yeah. Stendar, have mercy on you. How about Kinnereth? Move faster in combat. Explore new locations, strive to raise your stamina, receive the voice of the sky, pray only outdoors, never openly break the laws of Skyrim. Okay, I don't like that, because I'm going to openly break the laws. Okay. Never openly break the laws. Well, this is some bow snot. So I'll tell you what, we're not actually... How about none? How do you like me now? Alright, take the hat off, dude. Well, I guess all we have is a bow. We do want to hotkey that. He's a little guy. We cook anything? Can make apple wine. We got magical jumping turned on. Okay. We really need to favorite that. Put both of those on. Favorite that. We gotta find ourselves a bigger weapon. Just one shot at him. Now we can cure disease. We should really... Alright, that should be pretty good for that. Should be pretty good for that. Well, I'll tell you what, the parallax textures look really good. I didn't see what that said in the upper left corner. Well, we're not doing a whole lot of damage with the bow. What do we got in here? I'm gonna beat you up with a ladle. Slaughterfish, snag. Cook that up for later. He does have kind of that Viking look to him, doesn't he? Ooh, squirrel! So here's the thing. Should we, what difficulty? I don't know. That's a good question. Probably adept. We're on master difficulty. And we probably want to turn that down to adept. Thank you for the reminder. Before we get our butts handed to us. Like right out the gate, level 0. We don't even really have a good weapon yet. Alright, I need to change that. It's not there. It's here. This one. Quest system. Light. Quest system. because I don't want all that spam on my screen. So we got a couple different choices here. We can go and try to get the paraglider, but I don't think we're high enough level yet to survive that journey. Or we go help out either Rayloff or Hadvar. Well, we can level up. Or we can just go straight to Chanterelle and try to survive. Mod that makes mods the default for Sky Shards. I can actually have... I've got a mod that plays scripts by default. And I can, you know, have it run console commands by default with a new game startup. So I do that basically for perk points and stuff. How many perk points per level? So I was balancing that. So should we do Hadvar? Let's do Hadvar.
Why did you come back?
I came to see what was going on here.
Are you mad? You need to warn Riverwood. Quit messing around and get down there.
What? No, you don't understand.
No. You don't understand. Oh, to oblivion with it. You're here and I need help. I need a healing potion before I can go on.
Once I'm back on my feet, we can go together and warn them. So long as that dragon isn't still out there.
Have you got that healing potion yet?
Yes, I have one right here.
Excellent. I'll take whatever you have to offer. Thanks. That's much better.
Look out!
Damn. That was close. We should get out of here.
We are definitely a dwarf. Hadvar's all towering over us. We're a little dude. Yeah, tough little guy. To Skyrim.
Looks like he's gone for good this
Yeah,
time.
I mean, yeah,
But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes
we're a little
back.
guy.
Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out.
Alvor.
It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Well, he runs faster than we do. Remember mentioned how much I love the lighting with ray trace, global illumination? Lighting's fantastic.
Listen, you should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. We could really use someone like you. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
Does Hadvar talk about Bleak Falls Barrow? I normally take Rayloff.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow.
He does talk about
When
it.
I was a boy, that place always used to give me nightmares. These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see it for yourself.
Wolf's coming after me. We need the pelts. Got 22 arrows. Well, we're definitely warrior. That was not an eagle. That was a bone hawk. It's a duck. Going downstream. Okay. For our health bar and our magicka bar and everything's really short. Look at how short. We are ready to go up a level though. We need to find a place to sleep. What we really need to do is kill off these wolves. So we need their pelts. Boy, those wolves are big. It's like... No, that is not a wolf. Warg scouts. Which means an orc pack is not far behind. Those are about the size of a warg. We're hurting a little bit. Let's work a little bit on our restoration. There we go. Okay. I don't know, what do we have in the way of food? That's a good question. Well, we got apple pie, we got some booze. We do have 1 water skin, which is good. We're gonna need more leather. That auto parallax is... that is awesome. Because anything that's got a parallax texture, it's making a complex material mesh for it. And parallax. All he needs is apple pie. One of the best foods, yeah. $10 points of health, 220 points of hunger. Yeah, apple pie is pretty good. We're gonna rob this because we need the money. Where is it? There it is. And I think I'm going to actually put that on.
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you. I've got this thing I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see. Looks like that's all. I have to leave.
That's Lily. Can I talk to you, Lily? You need a name.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing for you.
Now your name's Lily. Cool. We got another squirrel up here. We'll get this one. We're just gonna steal all these so we can
You just find that lying around?
Sure
Must
did.
be your lucky day.
It is my lucky day. Why don't you go get yourself a drink there, buddy? Alright, now we got stuff to sell. And give me some wood. We need to be able to make a fire. Stay warm. That's 3. We need 1 more. It's another firewood stack over here. At least I thought there was. Chopping block, but we don't have an axe. There's girder.
Well met, friend. New to Riverwood? How can I help you?
I like tall women. I'm just about the right height for motorboating. Alright, now we got enough firewood. Let's go talk to Alvar. Boy, the chickens are huge.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
You're not Alvor.
What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrel.
Dragons now, is it?
Sigrid, love of my life.
Sigrid, we have company. Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood.
Do you have any supplies I could take?
Of course.
Well, he's a little guy, but
What
his
you
balls
need.
drop down to his
What's all
like
this
ankles.
about? What are you two doing here?
Take the chick from Riverwood, marry her, piss off both the dudes. Oh, you're talking about that chick. Okay. Well, we want the bread. We'll take all the food you got. Take those. We'll take that. We'll take that to sell. Thanks, buddy.
Keep safe.
We've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy. What's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to stop. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We will stop.
Alright, well, we have... Huh. Well, might as well start here.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, the customer. Sorry you had to hear that. Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
What have you got for sale?
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
All right, what's he got? 785 gold. We're taking it all. We're keeping that because that would give us a way to travel. Well, you know, we might want to keep that too. We come up with a better one. Iron Tavern. Hey, just installed a list. No extras. I get a crash to desktop every single time I enter the general store in Markarth. Well, post a crash log. Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about which store? You're talking about the chick who's she's actually a cannibal. Arnleaf and Sons is the name of the store you're talking about. But I've never had that problem. So what I would need from you is a crash log. I can't tell you anything without a crash log. Yeah, put it on the Discord. And I can take a look at it. But I don't have that problem, so I don't know what's the problem with that particular store. That's kind of an interesting one. I don't have enough gold? Oh man.
Damn thieves. As if things weren't bad enough.
Alright, I'm going to make a save right here. And I'm going to go take a look, okay? We're going to load up a different instance. This is the instance that I'm playing. Because I started a character probably in this instance right here. This is the one I uploaded. So let's see if I got a save in here. There is no save game in there. All right, well, let's go here. This is a fresh install. And let's go to saves. What's up, RC? Okay, so I do have... Oh, this is Tessa Monkey. This is my test monkey. All right, but that's missing a few things, so I don't want to do that. So let's go in here. I want to look at all of these. And let's grab this one and this one, this one and this one, and we're going to restore those. Okay, so now we should have a few save games. I'm going to just hang out. I'm going to head over there to Markarth. I've got a save game now that is Raylan. It's my character who's level 49, so she should be able to get there pretty quick. Let's let this load up. I'll be right back, and then we'll go check it out, okay? All right. Well, I'm gonna take a look at it for you right now too. We're gonna load up Raven Darkclaw, which was my Dark Elf character I was playing. I was having some trouble with that save, so that's why I started a new character. But my new character can't really fast travel over to Markarth really quickly, but she can. So I'll head over there, and we'll go into Arnleaf and Sons, and we'll take a look at it. I think it's Arnleaf and Sons. So let's load Raven 207. Let's go. Okay, so we are looking at a beautiful sunrise, and we need to go that way. Actually, there's one thing I need to fix first. Hold on. If you have this problem with the HUD not lining up, just go into here, change this to something, and then change it back to X. And then it'll line up so that when you click it, you'll get your compass at the same time you get your HUD. I've kind of modified my HUD. Let me... Should we take a little flight? Let's take a little flight. Probably get there a little quicker. Yeah, it's because the... Well, this, it should be under... Okay, this is STB widgets. So this is where you can turn on and off like your... So we just enabled that one, but let me get out of here and then we'll go like this. So I just enabled the resistance one. And if you go in there, you can turn on and off pretty much all of these, like what level. I don't have my equipment showing, but we can turn it on and that'll give me the equipment down here. So there you can make this however you want, and it's really easy to move these around. Like let's say I want my equipment to be further up, right? So I can move it wherever I want. It's very customizable. But I don't like seeing my equipment there or my resistances there, so I turn those off. And then, yeah, I just have my other stuff up top. Arnleaf and Sons, yes. I know which one you're talking about. I've been playing this game for 14 years. I know exactly which one you're talking about. But we're taking a little flight. Yeah, you can. Press the delete key, and that brings up D menu, and you can change the time to whatever you want. So I just, I can make it, let's make it like 10 o'clock in the morning. And then this is Modex, which is also on the delete key, and you can spawn anything you want into the game. It's like add item menu. And then if you hit the page down button, you can change the weather. So you can do a lot. With the way I have this list set up, you can do a lot. Right now we're cruising through the swamps. This is a mod called Mist Flight, which is you can buy it from Farengar. It's a spell tome, and basically makes you invisible. So you can see I'm invisible, but I'm flying. It's a flying mod, and you can make it so that you have a trail, kind of like Harry Potter. Okay, that's Solitude up there, so we need to go south. We'll cruise down this way. There's Dragon Bridge. We'll get there. I don't like fast travel. Especially when I can enjoy the scenery. Alrighty, okay, that's the first time I've been there. Okay, cool. So we need to go, we're kind of going, that's west, we need to go more south. That's the Shrine to Periite. All right, well, I'm going. Did you, where did you start? Did you start in Markarth? Or did you start somewhere else? I'm curious about where you started. All right, let's land and we'll go running in from here. Because now we're in Markarth. Let's change back over to that one. We can take our hood off too. So I died and spawned in a house just outside Markarth. Okay. It might be an issue with where you spawned. Where did you die? So let's see if it crashes. And the verdict is... What's the verdict? The verdict is it did not crash. And we got a bunch of people in here.
A patron, speak to a midname. I am but a humble servant.
Okay, she's from...
Goodbye.
She's from 3D NPCs. Who's the
Get
Breton?
lost.
He just told me to get lost.
You don't want to be bothering me.
Oh yeah? Why not? Okay, I think the chick is not going to be in here because I think I killed her. I can't talk to the woman because I killed her. I actually went and did Taste of Death, right? Which is basically you end up talking to the guy at the Hall of the Dead, and you go in there and you come across the invisible chick who tells you that she's a cannibal and you're a cannibal too, and then you go and clear out. So the Taste of Death, that one. But I'm not a cannibal, so I didn't eat dead people. I basically killed everybody in there, including the chick that owns this store. So I can't talk to her. What's her name? Tell me her name. Well, tell me her name. What's the name of the lady that's in there? I need to know her name. Okay. What is your crash log on? Did you drop it on the Discord? Because I'll go take a look at that. I can't replicate it in my game, but let me take a look at your crash log. In this list, we can use a third weapon if we want. What do you mean? Lisbeth. Okay, cool. Where or what kept? Crash log should be in your overwrite. So if you open here, hold on. If you're in MO2 and you go down to the bottom and you open your overwrite, there should be a folder in here called .NET Script Framework. Open the .NET Script Framework until you get to the crash log. Grab that crash log and drag and drop it right into Discord. Okay, so I would say put it into install issues. Just drag and drop it right here, and it'll upload it, and I can take a look at it. Okay. Because there's only two places you could put it. You could put it in general questions, or you could put it in install issues. So I would say put it in install issues because I can take a look at it there. And really, it's pretty simple. If you just drag and drop it, it'll automatically upload it right there. You don't need to convert it or do anything strange to it. Just drag and drop it right into Discord, and it'll upload it. But yeah, it should be located, like I said, in overwrite. It'll say .NET Script Framework, and you'll open that folder up, and then the last one will be crash log. If you don't have a crash log, then it's not MO2 that's crashing. It's Windows that's shutting something down. So if that's the case, I need you to go to your search bar and type in Event Viewer, and that'll pull this up. And you can go directly into Windows logs. Okay, well, I guess I can stop talking about that because I think you just posted it. Yeah, you did. Thank you. So you got unhanded native exception, yada yada yakety schmackety blah. Let me take a look at this. Kaylee's NPCs, Lisbeth. So you've got something in here, you got a weapon in here. Peter. TES NPC, player character 14. Your character's name is Peter. So it's got a problem with your character. Procedure base. Update actor job list process. It's got a problem with whatever weapon you got too. BS fade node, BS package data bool. Did you add any weapons to the mod list that were not part of the mod list? Because this is a package problem with this weapon. Definitely a package problem with the weapon. I got weapon, weapon, weapon. So what weapon are you carrying? There's a problem with that weapon. Okay, well, what weapon are you carrying? This is the same. So it does say it has a problem with Lisbeth. So it does have a problem with Lisbeth. It may be a problem on how it downloaded that. Now, don't worry about the weapon. It's definitely Lisbeth that's the issue. It was just showing weapon, weapon, weapon. But it's got HKP rigid body node, NI node, rune trigger, bed. And it's got your character also, and Lisbeth. Here it's mentioning Lisbeth multiple times. Form ID, okay. So, LISBET, let me see what I can do. Give me a second. What it might require you doing is coming here, right? And typing in K-Lily and finding NPC overhauls, K-Lily's NPC, and reinstalling that mod. And then choose CBBE, next, Gormlith. You can choose whether you want Warpaint or not, it doesn't matter. And you can, for these characters, doesn't matter. Choose whatever you want on these, and then just say install, and then say replace. Because it may be a corrupt file in K-Lily's NPCs from the download. It's possible. So that would be what I would do there. Let me start this up, and we're gonna jump back in there, and I'm gonna spawn her, and I'll take a look. But it's definitely from K-Lilies, so I would say try reinstalling that mod. I don't think anything else changes Lisbeth. But let me try spawning her in there. I got about 45 minutes before I got a barbecue anyway, so I can play around. We'll help you fix your problem. Other than that, are you enjoying the list? And what hardware are you playing on? I'm curious. Somebody was telling me they got it to play on a 2080 Super, and they were getting decent frame rate at 3440 by 1440 resolution. And I'm like, really? That is amazing to me, because that card's only got 8 gigs worth of VRAM. So I don't know if they were just pulling my chain or, I've got no way to test that. So the weapon I have is a Falmer bow and steel arrows. That shouldn't be a problem. The Falmer bow, I made that bow. I like the blue-green color on it. I made the steel arrows too. That's from I Want Better Arrows and from Bowgasm, 2 of the mods I made. So let's just, let's load Raven. So we're in Arnleif and Sons. Let's load right into Arnleif and Sons. Enjoying it very much. Oh, the 2080, that's you? Okay, cool. Yeah, I have trouble. That's crazy. But like I said, I got no way to test on an 8 gigabyte card, so so we're in Arnleif and Sons. Let me do this, and then let's wait a minute. Where's my little dog?
You have the option to refuse.
Lisbeth. So let's select Lisbeth. And then we're going to place selected NPC. And then let's see. There's Lisbeth.
Out of my way. The gods know what you've done.
You were at Namira's feast, weren't you?
Shh. You mustn't speak about such things away from the shrine. Only you and your dinner guests can know.
So I can't get her to crash. If you overclock the 4790 with an AIO cooler, uses a substitute as a heater in your room in the winter. Yeah, I bet.
So who's Arnleif?
I inherited the store from my husband. His father was Arnleif. My husband, Gunnar, died about 5 years ago. Forsworn attack. I miss that stubborn oaf.
There was an attack in the marketplace.
No, as if trade wasn't poor enough. Now there's violence in the streets. It was the Forsworn, wasn't it? I lose dozens of shipments every season to those barbarians.
Both my
Now they're in the
towers are
city?
currently in a room that's
God
34
help
degrees. I bet you they stay pretty cool.
This store has seen better days, hasn't it?
Oh, by the divines, is it that obvious? I swear, if my Gunnar was alive to see me now, this store would finally be on its feet if I hadn't lost my last shipment to the Forsworn attacks. Especially made the Bella statuette. You aren't for hire, are you? A sellsword? I'll pay you if you can recover that statuette from the Forsworn.
I'll do it.
Thank you. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for you when you return.
Hearing Kratos' voice coming out of my character here is just too much. All right, so
Get out of here.
I'll tell you what, we're gonna go out, and we're gonna come back in and see if it crashes. GPU will still be at 72 F. Wow. That gets pretty hot then. I mean, it's not too hot, but... Well, let's go back in and see if it crashes. Because now Lisbeth's in there. Well, then what I need you to do is I need you to run Wabbajack again, because I can't replicate the issue. Okay? She works just fine. She's right there.
Ugh, you smell like a wet dog.
Of course I do. I'm a werewolf. Since I cannot replicate the issue, it's got to be something in your installation. So what I would recommend that you do is run Wabbajack again and reinstall it over the install you already have. So it doesn't have to re-download everything. It's just going to go through, and then make sure you click the box at the bottom that says, it's like verify installation. I think that's what it says. Let me
stay out of my way.
Let me quit out of here. Yeah, she's pissed because I killed her. Okay, so anyhow, if you... Let me close this out. If you come back to Wabbajack, do not overclock, no reason to. Okay, cool. My character looks crazy good. That's just, I gave her some cool face paint and gave her some cool hair, and it's just a dark elf with CVVE. So I would come back here and I would go, well, we can actually go right here, right, to browsing mod lists. And make sure you click the show unofficial ones, because I'm an unofficial list. And scroll on down till you find it. Okay, there I am. So, and then click the little arrow again. So it's going to install it. And you see this little box right here? It says overwrite installation and verify installation. Okay, so I'm going to put it in the same spot, and I'm going to say verify installation, and just let Wabbajack run and let it verify the installation. It's going to go through and check the hash on all the files, and it will repair anything that's might be corrupted. Okay, do that, and then it shouldn't mess with your save games if you're verifying the installation. It's checking all the file hash and making sure that everything is how it should be. She speaks first. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't add anything that would change her dialogue. The only dialogue additions that I put in were for people who could be followers, mainly like Lydia and Ayla and some of the ones that are house carls that you can take as followers, right? If you become Thane and you get the house, they'll assign you a house carl. It's extended dialogue for them. It has nothing to do with Lisbeth at all. And she's not somebody you can take as a follower as far as I know, so I don't think that would have affected her at all. I would just run this verify installation and make sure that it's not a corrupted file. Because you got to figure it's trying to download and install 500 gigabytes worth of stuff. So if you had momentary power outage or something like that, or it stopped and you needed to redo it again, or anything, there's a whole bunch of things that could possibly happen that could corrupt a file. So it doesn't hurt to run a verify on the installation and then try it again. That's what I would recommend. So this is the follower dialogue. Uthgard the Unbroken. That was one that I added. Oh, no problem, Marcy. Oh, no problem. The other thing you can do up at the top, there's Resaver. It should be on the top bar in MO2. And just open your save game in Resaver. So click on Resaver at the top executable bar in MO2. And then you'll have to go down the list and find your last save game. Open that up and make sure that there isn't any orphan scripts or anything like that. And if there is, there on the upper left-hand corner, which would be over here for you, you can clean unattached instances and things like that and clean your save game of any scripts that may have been orphaned. There shouldn't be any, but you never know. It's worth a check too, because that's the only thing I can think of that would be a problem with your save game. The only other thing I can think of is that it's because you got killed and then Shadow of Skyrim respawned you, but it respawned you on an interior location inside a building, which is kind of weird. Normally it would respawn you outdoors somewhere. But I guess it all depends where you last slept or stayed. So it may be, you might want to go back to a save from before you got killed. Because Shadow of Skyrim can sometimes get a little borky. I mean, it's a great mod. I love it. I'm not taking it out of the list. But it's, like any other mod, it can potentially have issues. Like, you really don't want to die if you're on Midwood Isle, okay? Because that kind of breaks the loop of how all the scripts are running, because there's triggers for setting off certain things. So same thing like you don't really want to die when you're doing any kind of a scripted event, even in vanilla Skyrim. Let's say you're at the time wound and you're reading the Elder Scroll and somehow your character dies. Um, that may bork things for your save game. It's a bad example because you really wouldn't die there, but um, let's say you're in um, Skaldafen and you get killed there, it may spawn you back outside of, but before you jumped on the back of the dragon and flew up to Skaldafen. So how do you get back to Skaldafen now? You don't. That's what I mean by it could bork things. When it bugs and the dragon kills you or the NPCs and you're set back 4 hours. Well, here's the thing to remember. The more you save, the more you will be saved. That goes for any Elder Scrolls game out there from Morrowind on out, right? So make it a habit. I've actually got a hotkey for quick saves that are actually regular saves. So I turned all the quick saves into regular saves. So whatever hotkey you have for a quick save, it's not going to create a quick save. It's going to create a regular save if you have it on a hotkey. And that's important because quick saves are overwriting the same save, whereas a regular save is a separate save. So when you overwrite the same save over and over and over again, like autosaves, they can become corrupt. But when you make a fresh save, it's a fresh save. It's not trying to overwrite something else, so it has a lot less chance of getting corrupted. I died at left-hand mine, wherever that is. Well, that's still in Skyrim world space. But it shouldn't have, Shadow Skyrim may have put you back into a world space that kind of messed things up, is what I'm saying. It happens. There isn't really much I can do about it from a mod list creator point of view. If other than get rid of Shadow Skyrim. But like I said, I like the Nemesis system. I like the fact that they get tougher and that you have to kind of think about how you're going to go back and take them out to get rid of the debuff and get a buff and get your stuff back that they stole. So, and it gives you a good reason for going back and taking care of your nemesis, right? And taking them out. Because it's a vengeance thing. And I kind of like that. I like that, that bastard stole my boots. He took my boots and my favorite bow. So now I got to go back and now he's wearing my boots and he's shooting at me with my favorite bow. Ooh, now I'm pissed. All right, you're going down, dude. It's one of those things. So I like that vengeance part of it. I do own Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, which are basically where the Nemesis system comes from. Those are a couple of games that are like LOTOR based, right? Lord of the Rings type based games. But they have the Nemesis system, the same kind of Nemesis system. So implementing that in Skyrim is, I don't know, I like it. May not be perfect, but I like it. I do like the new graybeards I put in there too. Yeah, like I said, it may not be perfect though. There are certain places that if you die, it may put you someplace that would break scripts that we're playing. In that case, you're going to have to go back to a previous save from before when you died. But it's kind of rare. It doesn't happen all the time. Okay, I got a verification report for download mod list. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. So it says installation complete, and then it gave me this verification report, but it didn't find any problems with my installation. If it has any problems with the installation, it'll tell you in the verification report that it's going to give you. Okay, and that's a new feature of Wabbajack since 3.7.4, I think. They implemented that. But it's a way to verify all your files. And that's what I would recommend doing. It doesn't take that long to do. You saw I just did it. Took maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes. So that's not too bad. But yeah, verify your files, verify your installation. And then the only other thing I could say would be to go back to before when you died in your save game and try to run it again. And if it crashes again, the other thing you could try is reinstalling K-Lilies, but I don't think you need to do that because the verification process would take care of it for you. Okay? And that's what I would recommend. And I've got about 20 minutes. I can play until about 4:30. I got about 50 minutes. So why don't we start up, we're going to start the game back up. I'm going to play for another 50 minutes. And as far as, me putting together this mod list, this is my mod list. This is the list that I like to play. And the reason that I went through the hassle to make it a Wabbajack list was because I've had where I've gotten corrupt files or I tried to install a new mod and then uninstalled it and it basically broke my whole list, and it took me like a month to put my list back together. And then I was having to remember, okay, well, what mods did I patch and how did I patch things? Where were the problems and stuff like that? Wabbajack remembers all of that. And so if anything happens to my computer and I get a brand new computer, I can reinstall my mod list and get back to playing in a day rather than 2 months. How to lock FPS in Skyrim? Well, there's a few different ways you can do that. You can lock it at the driver level, or you can do it the way that I do it. I lock it in the EMB. So if you're running an EMB, there is an option. Once the game starts up, I'll show you. It's on the upper left-hand corner if you open up the EMB menu, and you'll have a frame rate limiter there. And you can limit your frame rate there. The other way to do it is if you're running display tweaks, which is a mod, you can lock your frame rate there also. But I think the easiest way to do it is in EMB, because otherwise you're digging through an INI file, and in EMB you're doing in-game. So you can lock it and unlock it really easy in-game. You could probably also lock it if you're running something like Riva Tuner, which is part of MSI Afterburner. You can lock frame rate in that also. So what I do is I actually lock my total frame rate at 75 because anything over 75 frames a second breaks animations. because I'm running movement behavior overall. So you don't want to run anything over 75 frames a second. Base frames, not frame generated frames, but base frames. And then what I'll do is I'll lock my frame rate at 36 in, no, don't do driver level when using lossless scaling. Okay. So let me load up my new character here, Thoric. We'll get back to playing Thoric. Thoric is, well, we only have one save, really. Do not know if you have it. Okay, well, you would know if you had it. Because without EMB, it looks like that. With EMB, it looks like that. So for me, it's caps enter. It'll pull up this menu. And this is where I'm locking the frame rate right here. So this is unlocked. I just unlocked it. And you can see, well, you probably can't see. You've got another one here that's an FPS counter. We'll turn that on. So let me do this. So you can see I'm running like 70 frames a second indoors. So now let me cap the frame rate at 36. Now you can see I'm running 36 frames indoors. So I'm actually capping it in EMB. You guess you have it? Okay. So it's right here. It's called limiter. You're looking for the one up here that says limiter. The one that says FPS counter is, that's just putting the counter in the corner for you. So I limit it at 36, but then I'll turn on lossless scaling, and I've got 36 times 4, which is 144. Let's talk to Girder. Girder. Girder.
Well met, friend. New to Riverwood? How can I help you?
How do I get to Whiterun from here?
Oh, his mouth's
Cross
not
the
moving.
river and then head north. You'll see Whiterun on its hill as you pass the falls. All right, then.
Okay, the fact his mouth's not moving. We need to... what's up with your eyes there, bro? Because he's a dwarf. Crap. Because he's a dwarf, there is no eyes. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's so terrible. Yeah, he got no eyes. So I think we're going to have a problem playing a dwarf, which sucks. Now, do I have a preset for Raven? So we're going to play Raven. Sorry, Thoric. And we're just going to call her Raven. She's not going to have a last name. That way I can differentiate. Now we need to change her voice. We're not going to keep the voice. She's going to get Ciri's voice. Shadow of Skyrim, the respawn location in MCM is set to last bed. So you spawn in a house. Okay, you must have changed that. Because that's not how it's set by default. That may be part of your problem. Oh, it is set to last bed. Well, I mean, you could change it to last location and try that. So yeah, I guess I have it set at last bed. I don't know how that would mess anything up though. Well, then your character, your male character, has a female voice. If you haven't changed anything in the MCM. So, Raven, you don't have your facial tattoos. Now you do. Okay, now you look like you should. And I'm guessing now you'll have a voice too.
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe not. Maybe... Never mind.
Alright,
but I would stay away from him if I were you.
Can you train me to be better at archery?
I'll show you what I know.
Well, we can train like 4 anyway.
Good day.
There's some good armor over here. You may need to make a patch for the eyes and hairs mods for dwarves. I had to do that for a snow elf. I'm not gonna. The only reason the dwarves are there is because they're part of the Shire. I would rather just put, okay, known issue. Because it'd be more than just the eyes I'd have to patch for the dwarves. I would also have to patch the overlays for the body. I would also have to patch the hairs and things like that. And I'm not going to rewrite somebody else's mod. Not my job. Give me my bow. Oh crap. We don't have anything hotkey, do we? We do have a hotkey. I mean, I don't want to rewrite other people's work. I'm not going to spend my time doing it. I'll just say, don't play a dwarf. Or if you do, realize that it's, you know, it's going to have an issue. Well, gaming PCs have actually come down in value. I was looking at one the other day. It was pretty good. It was actually really good. It had a 4070 Ti Super with 16 gigs worth of VRAM, and it had a 7800 X3D processor in it, so it was actually better, probably better than the system I'm playing on right now. There's a pig, and I think it was like $1,200.
Someone do something.
You could probably get something even cheaper than that. If you didn't want to go with the X3D chip, you could probably go with an Intel chip. Just make sure you get a good graphics card in there. You'll probably be alright. And the 4070 is, you know, now that the 50 series is out, they've come way down. Yeah, you're going to be our horse. By the way, for those who don't know, there's a couple of free horses you can get here. This is one of them.
Funny suit and all, just north by the Lauria's farm. Fool had a coffin in a cart with a broken wheel. Like to see him laugh his way out of that.
There's Uthkerd. So we can actually ride this horse around for a little bit, and then it'll be our horse.
I got to thinking maybe you weren't coming back.
You sound like my mom.
This is actually one of the horses from BDOR.
I already know everything about riding.
Yeah, we gotta sell some stuff.
Safe travels. Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
I have news about the dragons.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Our first time to Whiterun. Actually, if you want to check out Xbox lists, check out Queen.
We'll pay whatever it takes.
She actually
but
has
we must
a,
have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
She's got a YouTube channel, and she plays on Xbox, and she's put together quite the list for Skyrim on Xbox. So that's where I would direct you for Xbox.
Someone's been pilfering crops from my farm.
Well, a lot of my stuff is available on Xbox. People have converted it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop surprised, but I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing
Just
to
stopping for a
starve
drink,
wife
huh?
and daughter to reclaim some
Okay.
rusty old sword?
Thank you for posting a link to Queen's channel, Gears. That is greatly appreciated. But yeah, check out Queen's channel. She could lead you in the right direction for putting together a really good mod list on Xbox. I mean, because not everybody can afford, you know, a new gaming computer. And you can make a really pretty Skyrim on Xbox too, which is really cool, I think.
Helgen is true. Well, there's no telling what it means. I only counsel caution. We cannot afford to act
What's the
rashly.
meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
You're looking pretty good there, Irileth.
I just think we need more information.
I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Sure did.
So, you were at Helgen.
Do over.
You saw this dragon with your own
Oh
eyes?
no, a glitch in the Matrix.
The dragon destroyed Helgen, and last I saw it was heading this way.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
He's such a wuss.
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and
Proventus.
slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem.
Hide armor.
There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Alright, I want to talk to Farengar anyway. He's got some spells I want to buy, and he's actually got some...
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities.
He wants
like
to
the
buy
rest
some
of the
stuff from
great
me, too.
warriors.
What have you got for sale?
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
That same guy gave me my level 50 character hide armor. Yeah, he is a cheapskate. So we can actually sell off a bunch of this stuff. And we want to buy a bunch of stuff from him. We want to buy that one. that one. Do we have enough money for it? No, we don't have enough money for it. So we got to sell him something else. Okay, and then we can buy something. Then we got 283. Where is... I need my hot girlfriend. That's a good one too. We don't have enough gold for it though. Those are expensive. Well, we'll do that. Where's my hot girlfriend? Got a bunch of bound weapons. Air blades. Blades of wind dealing 90 points of damage, single target, under 100 points of damage resistance. Okay. Where's my hot girlfriend? There she is. We need some other good spells, like Firebolt would be a good one. And then let's sell him some more. Let's see what else we can get here. Some are in a clan fear too. So yeah, we got a lot of spells. Oak flesh, 40 points. Stone flesh, 60 points. We don't have enough gold for that. So we're looking for... All right. We got 311. We need... Well, he'll buy the necklaces too, and the rings. Well, that gives us 493. We need to sell something else. What else are we going to sell? I want all these. That's the only other thing I can sell. Alright, well, we're not going to sell it.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to
We'll
my
get this
research
quest.
into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
May or may not be there. Thanks. That helps out a lot. It may or it may not be there.
All right. Where am I going and what am I fetching?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
Speaking about weapons, we need a good weapon.
Need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruuf. You seem to have found the enable assistant. I'm sure she will prove...
I know where to go to get them. But that's way over by Iverstead, so we probably got to do Bleak Falls first. Makes more sense than anything I ever did. Well, let's read some books. That's an important one. 16 hours. Okay, let's go. Slightly tired and peckish.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Okay, why is that not...
Need something?
Yeah, I need my survival stuff to show up. Okay, so there it is. I moved it up top. But I had it on... Let me see if it's still on toggle. Go back down there. This is kind of important also. Okay, so I can toggle it on and toggle it off. That's what I wanted. Okay, cool. So I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, and I want it... I actually want that at the bottom, not the top. System, mod configuration. Every time you start a new character, right? Gotta get things set how you want it. Okay, so that's in the bottom right. We actually want to move it up a little bit. So many options, so many options. And that would be why I want to go up a little bit. That's down. Ah, crap. Do it again now. So how about we go like minus 21? Minus 20. Okay, and then the next thing I want to do is I want to come back up here. And I gotta change this. Okay, now we should be golden. Why are we not golden? Okay, we are golden. So I can actually toggle it on, toggle it back off. I do have a little bit of... That's close. I should go a little bit higher. Please bear with me. Please hold while the Nextel subscriber you're trying to reach is located. And we want to go, how about we go like negative 30. And let's take a look at smooth cam, presets, Nico cam modify. Okay. So now, okay, now we're good. Now we're just tired and we're out here in the rain.
Huh?
Did we learn that spell? Yeah, it says we already know it. So we should probably learn this one. 12 hours, so we're going to study that for 8. Says I'm thirsty. We can actually refill our water skin right here. So we have a water bucket. And then let's see if we can rent a room. Mama, why is that strange lady standing in the middle market for hours? Because she's learning spells, dear. I don't want to steal that. Can I talk to Hulda? I want to talk to Hulda. Hulda.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the
You have to be careful of where you're facing.
Anyway, what do you need?
I need to rent a room.
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way.
Slashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in.
Dude, you were in my way. Excuse me.
Thank you, good patrons of the bannered mare. Thank you.
All right. So let's rest until... I mean, that should be pretty good. 9 hours. We can level up. Okay, we need to level up. Well, that for one. And probably destruction and alteration. Wow. That's rough, but okay, we'll take it and give us some more health. Look, what's up? Oh, we can go up another level, cool. We want to go one-handed. Restoration. And more health. Well, we want conjuration because we want to be able to conjure our hot girlfriend. We want destruction. And maybe dual casting. I didn't have to restart, I wanted to restart. Restoration. Alteration. And then we need to put something into archery or, whoops, or one-handed, probably both. Well, I made changes to the mod list that pretty much required me to create a new character. Okay, we need another level to do that. Where are we going with this character? We're gonna go Berserker, Assassin. I like Rogue a lot. We went Nightblade on the last one. I mean, if we go this way, we're going the way of the thief, right? Stamina regeneration, 25%. Move 10% faster, and then we can start going this way. Power attacks increase your attack damage. We go Acrobat, 15% faster. And then we can go this way and go right to Monk. Or we can go this way to Berserker or this way to Saboteur. We probably want to go this way. We want to go to Rogue. Viper's Blade, we can either go Spell Blade or Scout. Power attacks or... We'll probably go power attacks. We'll probably go that way. So Scout, Adrenaline, Thief. So we're going this way. We're hungry. Okay, well we need to make a tent. We really need a tent. And I wonder if we can even summon our hot girlfriend or not.
Make it quick.
Magic, there's Gymnasty.
The finest cups.
Spare a coin for a poor old beggar.
We'll put that in 4.
Fresh baked loaves.
And then we can put this in 3. So I don't know if we're going to be able to do that.
Steaks fit for a jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest holiday meats.
Oh, we can do that. We've got enough magicka for that.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Shiny trinkets.
Gave us stone flesh, cool.
The Jarl has finally agreed to send you back to Riverwood.
Yes, Housecarl. We'll leave immediately.
Yes.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
What have you got for sale?
The finest weapons and armor.
How are you doing on leather?
But I do expect you to do your duty.
Of course. We'll keep Riverwood safe. You can count on it.
Well, let's buy 11 of them.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
What do we need for a tent? We need 8 leather strips and 12 leather. So we're going to need 2 more leather, 3 more leather. We need 3 more leather. And... okay, we need 3 more leather.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
What have you got for sale?
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Both. Both. Well, we got just enough gold.
Thanks for the business.
We should be able to make a tent. So this is kind of important. How come we can't make a tent? Oh, we can make a tent. Ta-da! Okay, cool. Now we need... we only have 1 water. Alright. Well, that's a good place to start. Now we can make fires. Okay, let's... command followers. Thought we already had that there. We do. Create item. Fill bottles we already have. Harvest wood would be another good one. That's about all we need there. Alright, well this is where we're gonna save the game. I gotta go barbecue. So thanks for hanging out. Hopefully it was entertaining. And I'm hoping the people who had an issue are able to figure it out and get it sorted so they can enjoy the mod list. So until next time, people, have fun and peace out.